Hello everyone, welcome to... I keep forgetting there's a stupid fucking window first. Hello everyone, welcome to Game-Geki. I should have almost got the intro correct then. Almost, I didn't though. Because that stupid little launcher window that I forgot about. I'm Geki Dami, playing Alone in the Dark, the new nightmare, part of our amazing full Alone in the Dark series playthrough. We're here with DDK.
I think the full Alone in the Dark series playthrough is one of the greatest things in the world.
Yeah. Secret passage. So yesterday we lost some progress by doing something wrong, but let's catch up on that progress.
So is this area here not real? Because you went through a mirror to access it, just like when you saw Mirror Man before you died.
I think this area is just it's just a door behind the mirror. Pick it up. Look at that. God, so awkward to pick stuff up. So I'll just do the cutscene again. If I'll skip.
That generic canned door squeaking sound effect. Yeah, face right.
I look on the store. Sealed up. Damn. That's really ugly, that giant black bar that appears for text. Wait, did I just get spun around? Jesus Christ. Ooh, what the... Okay, that's a confusing foot camera angle.
Yeah. I'm glad the stream, the quality from
Finally! Now you are going to tell me what's going on.
Discord?
I still don't know.
Yeah.
Here, I got your stuff.
Me.
Thanks.
I never should have agreed to let you come
today.
along.
Oh.
I have my own reasons for being here. Were you able to talk with...
Yeah,
No, were you?
I'm not sure.
It's too dangerous.
Listen, Karn,
Why not stick?
we both don't have the...
And if I say...
That's not your style.
That's not your style. Oh, I guess you're right.
Check the animation as well. Amazing. Oh yeah, the ghost in the mirror. He's here.
When I watched it yesterday through this feed, bloody hell, it was blurry. I had to actually watch the stream to kind of see what was happening afterwards. Yeah. It was bad.
Man, weird.
Occasionally it would clear up, but it was a thing I had to put up with for the longest time. The fact that it was clear on the stream and there were no other issues implied that it was a problem with Discord.
Yeah.
Check out the old man's luggage.
There's none of these enemies here anymore, which is good. You've broken the handle! Oh my god! Maybe Wesker will repair later on. Or maybe Barry.
He'll leave a message and leave you some ammo and a first aid spray.
Old lady!
I know you met him.
How do you know?
All the...
Who is he? Something
Do not waste it.
Cool.
I have a feeling the old lady's going to live a long and joyous life, maybe like 30 years.
Maybe.
Although, you know, deep down we all know that in a stunning CGI cutscene she's going to be ripped apart by some... No! At least I hope.
So this door's the weird door that'll teleport when I can't go through again. Let me check downstairs for a second. What a weird noise.
The stairs are much harder than they appear.
Whoa! Whoa, what? I'm in the same place.
Huh.
So just...
You've been captured by magic.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just skipping a bit. That's on purpose. That's where the grenade launcher is. So I'm gonna read that again.
No.
So I've got the grenade launcher, the new tube.
I think it's all roses now.
I should start to read some stuff about the game yesterday, and I read that oh, that's that mirror. I read that I should instantly save the game whenever I find a necklace thingamajig, because when you reload the game, the necklace essentially respawns things. It doesn't save the point where you save it when you last entered the room. I also learned apparently against generic enemies you should use the shotgun and use the revolver against bosses.
Huh. This is useful gaming advice without any spoilers per se. It's just
I just read
general
those
good to know.
Yeah. That's what they call these days. Before you play, information.
Oh yeah, there's random YouTube videos of the guy like doing that gesture with his hands and the character's head stuck on his head. Blood.
Oh yeah, the weird insects fall from the sky here, don't they?
And she goes,
oh yeah!
God.
Oh wait, you're right, she did do that. Get! Oh. Oh yeah! I cannot not get hit by that, that's fucking retarded. Is there a light switch in here? So these things do not fear the light.
No, their hard bodies protects their delicate internals.
Did I just unlock them? Oh,
Sealed
it's
up.
a weird noise. Ooh, luckily they don't.
Ooh, that was some masterful dodging.
Luckily they don't whip me like the other ones.
This groaning, churning music sounds worse than my ulcerative colitis.
Oh, trying to save him. So I guess I'll save it here.
Carnby?
I know you're saving it whenever you say Carnby. She looks like she's broken her wrist when she holds that light. I hope someone's made like a spoof video where someone looks around holding a torch as if their wrist is snapped. I watched a random video in Resident Evil 2 Remake where they skipped part of the game and it caused Leon to be doing Ada's animations until he had a horrible broken hand.
Do what animations?
Ada's animations.
Huh.
Basically, he used a walk through walls mod to skip the bit where Leon gets shot.
Oh yeah. If you remember, I did that one point to catch up my lost data, and the game kept crashing with. I don't know. It wasn't with Leon. It was Claire. I did it. The game kept crashing whenever I got to the point where I needed to take the lift down to Birkin because I didn't have Sherry with me.
On the original, yeah. This was on the remake, I meant.
Oh, the remake.
Yeah.
Give me the mirror. Fulfill our agreement. I shall tell you who your father is. What? All those years filled.
Somehow I feel that no. That stunning.
I actually think you should break it and kill him.
So that's what the character's supposed to look like on the original hardware. Because that cutscene seemed like it was to
Carnby,
match the in-game
you're going to be
graphics.
proud of me.
Probably.
I already am proud of you.
I managed to defeat Deserto's ghost, and he had a statue.
So our mission is nearly over.
Are you sure of that?
No, I only said it to bolster our courage.
Carnby, you're going to be proud of me.
I can no longer hear the oh yeah.
The light doesn't seem as impressively lit in the mirror.
I guess it was a oh, it's a licking on the break for the roof. Oh, an old man.
Let
Worse.
me congratulate you, young woman, for I admire your courage.
But Who are you?
They call me Edenshaw.
Finally, I meet you. Maybe you can explain everything. I want to talk with Obed Morton.
Before you try and talk to him,
His
you
hand's
should
cut
go
off.
to his office.
Is it?
You will find out a lot more there.
But what happened to him?
Time is running short.
He gestured and
who
his
am the
arm went
last
out of his
witch
bounds.
doctor,
Oh.
I ask for your help.
Let's see. Oh yeah, there.
My
So it's not bad.
forefathers showed me the Abcanis ritual that can destroy the heart of darkness. I must carry it out tonight, or else it will be too late for the human race. We must stop the shadows before they spread across our world.
But what can I do?
We must find the 7
There.
statues
Oh, yeah,
of our
yeah, you're
7
right.
gods
But,
of
yeah.
light. Only then can I carry out the ritual.
Reaching past the green screen.
Only then can I become the one the white men stopped me from becoming. The last of the warriors of light.
I promise to help you. But how am I going to recognize them?
Each of the 7 gods has a holy animal companion. The statues represent these companions.
What's wrong with it?
What?
Edenshaw?
What happened?
Edenshaw?
What was meant to have happened then?
Carnby? I talked with Edenshaw. I'm sure he's Abcanis.
Good for him.
Edenshaw is an Abcanis Indian. Carnby, Abcanis Indians disappeared in the early 1800s.
I confess I never really realized that.
Okay, let's skip that part. Anyhow, he needs 7 statues to carry out a ritual.
Did he tell you that?
No, he told me he was fresh out of strawberry sherbet. Carnby, of course he told me that. If I understand correctly, the statues depict animals.
So they shouldn't be too hard to recognize.
7, man,
As
that's a
soon as
lot.
I find one, I'll radio you back.
I've got one already. It's a doll. Oh, I love the doll.
If you have all the statues, can you turn into supersonic?
She locked onto something for a second there. Oh.
It's coarse breathing of that monster.
Should have let off that shot. I swear the blood was. It's gone now. Those insects have
Bugs
gone.
seem to have buggered off, yeah.
An empty cabinet. Bust of Richard Morton.
Bust of Richard Morton. I don't know, if I was Richard Morton, I don't know if I'd want that thing knocking around. Look at it. Oh, I think I've gone offline.
Okay, reach for light switch. 6 pages. Richard Morton, you don't know me, and as long as you don't know me, your path will be strewn with pitfalls and perils. My name is Judas Priest. Deserto. Judas Deserto. That name sounds familiar.
Kind of sounds a bit like the, you know, Decrepo or whatever it was, the mansion from Alone in the Dark 1.
Was not Deserto there?
Don't know,
Maybe it was Deserto. Even if you may not know me, I know all about you. I know about your sleepless nights, the evenings you spend huddled, cold and alone. I know about your fear of the day. Oh, damn it. And about the terrible loneliness you feel faced with the unknown, face to face with something words can't describe. In the course of a life that has been too long, I've encountered the creatures of the night. I can help you overcome them, master them, and make them your slaves, your servants. You will find supreme power, the power of the Absolute that knows no bounds for all eternity. You will find that wielding it brings intense pleasure. My name is Judas Deserto, and already you are getting to know me better. In exchange for this power that already I feel surging through your veins, I ask of you one small favor, a small request with which you will not fail to comply once the time is ripe. All I request is that you send me the small promissionary? Note enclosed signed with your blood. My name is Judas Deserto, and now you know who I am. Well, shit!
Yep.
I get this all the
Deserto
time.
Manor is the name of the manor from the first game.
Yeah, I thought as much. What a look. 13 pages! Oh my god. Enshaw and I. Oh, it's actually pictured in this one too. Enshaw was like a real father for us. He was Grandpapa Jeremy's best and only friend. I always felt there was a strong bond between us. Like we shared a secret or the responsibility for a terrible mistake. I remember when we were kids, we would always get Alan and me mixed up. He would always get Alan and me mixed up. Grandpa Jeremy in the fort laboratory. Jeremy would spend days and nights on end in this workshop. It was here, too, that I started my own scientific career. Enshaw had his bedroom just next door, as if my well, I don't know why. My brain kind of put a space between grandfat and third, and I was like, my grandfather couldn't go without having him around. I think it's because it's like, was it grandpa before? Yeah. I think my brain was
like a little texture
grandpa.
glitch there, actually.
Yeah, down the line there. Yeah, in the middle. There's a line down the right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, in the middle of the word grandfather.
Yeah. Couldn't go without having around.
And there's a picture of the family unit.
Picture taken during our visit to the Anthropology Museum in Boston. My grandfather, I keep wanting to say grandpa because the F looks like almost like a P. My grandfather organised a visit from my 15th birthday. That visit determined my choice of profession. I remember how surprised I was at just how much Enshaw knew. In now Jeremy's workshop. My grandfather's workshop was like Ali Baba's cave. I almost said cabin. But I always sensed that behind his carefree appearance, the research he carried out had very far-reaching consequences. Ensure in the garden of the estate. Yep, there he is. Enshaw said little about his Native American origins, which gave him a certain mystery and a certain aura. I am still convinced that he knows much more than he lets on. July 13th, 1991, suddenly a date now. Alan has done something terrible. Howard, our father, we are going straight to hell.
Did he release one of the other Alone in the Dark games?
No, he released Timegate.
No! Nah, 991's way too early for that.
Oh yeah, correct. Which you randomly say some stuff about very specific items, but not like in Resident Evil and everything.
Yeah, it's a bit inconsistent, isn't it? It's always been a thing with it. Even the older games randomly had a few bits. Would you have a bus that looks like that made into your and put it in your mansion? It just looks like a big slab of smeared stretched stone.
Looks like a gorilla. No, I wouldn't.
You'd be careful. It could be a racist. It's heard as being racist. Can't remember who that was supposed to be of, but
What, the Morton guy? It's not Rickshaw or Enshaw. What have you been there?
safety. There's a medkit on that table.
Lights went on, isn't it? Oh yeah, correct.
I thought you picked that up.
Maybe my last playthrough. Well, my last playthrough. I used the word playthrough.
Sure, you got a game over, but the whole playthrough was done.
Edenshaw. Oh, well, that's the monster in this room. Edenshaw. Another thing that thing said, by the way, is just that some monsters do respawn. So constantly fighting the monsters is a bad idea.
God, I hate games with respawning enemies. It's just a pain in the...
Especially in the survival horror games.
Yeah.
What if the history of the Morton family contained a little happiness? At least. As if, she says. As if.
Morton Cooper. Oh my god.
There's no stealth in this game, and just instantly know where you are, seemingly.
Yeah, they just heard the door go.
This corridor here.
So I wonder if every room in this mansion has a distinct and useful use, or if it's just a sake of being a labyrinth for the sake of it.
Wait, there's something under this. Can I not push this, or...?
There's like a door
Oh!
there, doesn't it?
Son of a bitch.
It's here!
These enemies are pretty slow, so...
And a bit easier to dodge than the light ones, yeah. There's a mirror there, and we can pass through it. What light switch?
These enemies don't give a shit about light.
I wonder if fighting it in the light is more conservative on ammo than
There's something there, I can't pick it up.
Yes, it's definitely a 3D object, that.
Can I just not interact with stuff when there's an enemy chasing me? I can interact with this door. Oh! Son of a bitch.
It's
Oh, damn it,
horrible
too!
breathing. Didn't even take a beat.
Whoa, fuck! What the?
Oh my god!
Zombies?
No! Oh my god, zombies!
Kidding?
Oh.
Wait. Oh, that's that corridor.
Yeah, we're back in here again.
Man, no, those zombies were packed tightly.
It was a crammed room. Oh my god, zombies! You stepped out from one nightmare to another!
Is that the same corridor?
No.
Oh, fuck!
Look out, I'm gonna get you!
It's like a freeze animation when they bite me.
They bite you with their stomach mouths.
Back in the stairs. Shit, they shredded my health. Nah, I can't. Damn it. They freeze my animation. Ah, fuck.
There's monsters in every room now.
Yeah.
More monsters! Zombies!
Don't know I'm growing anymore.
No. Monsters have succeeded in getting us turned around.
It's a very long staircase.
Goes all the way to the attic.
Light switch. Turn the lights on, but they're pretty much pointless at this point because enemies don't give a shit about light anymore. Oh wait, these are these.
Yeah.
Goodbye. So much
Well, there's that at least.
so much for losing light on enemies. Where am I here? Looks like another enemy.
We're at the far end of the attic. A midnight sky.
Why can I still hear an enemy? Oh, I'm back in there.
Yeah.
Been here before.
There's a door with the broken handle on the middle of this.
I don't really see why I'd want to go back that way.
No, I mean, unless you really, really want to talk to the old lady again, but... If, well, broken handle, it depends how it broke, I suppose, but I would imagine it fallen out of its...
the broken handle. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, I remember. I know what you mean.
If it disassembled itself, then it would be kind of hard to open the door from either side.
Hmm. Wait, was there a door? Oh no.
Just a pile of weird ramshackle wooden structure. Maybe an old Punch and Judy display box.
So this is there. There's that big room there. Like there's a ceiling out on the flag I can pick up. Every other way I think is a way of. Right, this is the dead end corridor. Excuse me. These enemies in here. So 3D object over there. I see one I can't pick up. Nope. No. We've got it at last.
Whoa. Those phosphorus cartridges are yours.
Kerosene lamp.
Kerosene lamp. Ooh.
You don't need I can run.
Maybe the mirror is a door.
I mean, maybe. This is a 3D object though, so maybe I'm gonna have to kill this thing.
Investigate this area more succinctly. It's time. You've got a shotgun.
I should be able to actually aim this thing.
3 barrels of pain. There it goes.
2 shots, not too shabby.
But 6 bullets.
So
Same rate of
how do I push stuff in
ammo
this
as the
game?
other gun, really.
How do I push stuff in
Yes,
this
it's
game?
crying out to be pushed, isn't it? Look at the scratch marks.
Yeah. Hold X. Run to it. No,
Carnby?
that's a radio.
Might be something impacted by the lack of light as well.
I'll turn the light off.
See why not?
Okay, the light does actually reflect.
Oh, it did in that mirror. On some mirrors it kind of does, but like in a cheaper version.
That's why I heard the sound of the door open.
Yeah, I heard something squeak.
Can't interact with this anyway, can I? I pull it or
Missing ornament, huh?
okay. I just seemingly can't push this.
Perhaps it's triggered by replacing the ornament then.
Yeah, I guess so.
Creaky floorboard.
No. Oh right, yeah. Yeah. Word don't. It's the front door. No. See, it's back already, see. It's at the front door.
She should open the front door and then like CGI dog post
Is it?
and then she shuts
There's infinite enemies here, so shooting them's kind of useless.
Yeah, it's a game that you can really very easily get yourself screwed over by just running out of
your
ammo.
armor, yeah. So where do I want to go right now? Is that red door there? Oop. This door here and red one.
You should have to just check all the zombie corridors.
Yeah. I've been in here before. Is this door open in here? I can't remember what's in here anymore.
More zombies.
Should I shoot him?
Go on. Shit.
many bullets?
Guess you've not been in here.
Oh,
Have you tried locating a loose piece or pushing it?
None of that works.
Then you'll have to shatter it.
Again? Great. 7 more years of bad luck coming my way.
how much fucking ammo did I just waste?
Like all of it.
Wait, 99?
Oh. Guess you have a reasonable amount of shotgun ammo on hand.
Wait, what? 99? Oh my god.
What is it?
What was that noise?
Maybe it's Chris.
I've got some more bullets.
It's cracked.
That's something I have to shatter, I guess. Should I see if this is a cat? Oh, the clothes empty. Oh! Fuck
Oh my god!
It's the dogs that,
Oh. Man, it seems like they're missing loads of animation frames.
It does, yeah. A challenge for a huge stone door. I guess I really have to do this. So this mirror, how do I crack it? How do I break it?
Maybe by shooting it. Old-fashioned gunnage.
But my precious ammunition.
Yeah, and they've not really got a safety net on this, so you kind of have to...
Try light coming from behind it. No. Oh, that big shut up.
It is. Shaman casting an incarnation. A luminous spear floats in the air. It kind of looks like a devil. Play the best song in the world.
Interesting. Oh, the magazine here. Professor Morton's representation immediately triggered passionate outburst. Didn't really read this. Specialist in resilience. For several years, I've had Morton, a world-renowned specialist in... Yes,
So
it's already read this.
data. Yeah, all available data. Yeah, I guess it's just another copy of it. You really enjoyed that book.
Not that door. Okay, it's there, I guess.
So I think that door will take you to the room that leads you on to the original room where you got the revolver from.
Carnby?
Crombie? Okay, maybe I should piss on it. Crombie?
Stunning glass effect.
Their words are like spears, like lightning, bringing great rolls of thunder. They emanate from the mouths of the gods themselves. You, witch doctor, who read them, beware, the danger they conceal is far greater than the power you desire. The terrible anger of the great Hectatonchias?
Let's just go with Hecatonkars.
Hecatonkars will rain down on any usurper. Know this, witch doctor, that this language we pass down by your father, from your father's father and beyond, it is for your flesh, It is your blood. Your duty is to serve the humankind. It is in its battle against the shadows of the night. The ritual to open the gate can only be acclaimed during the 18th cycle of the moon. Witch Doctor, you will need to invoke the 7 names of the 7 gods of light. Hektonshire, Gilgamesh, which is a Final Fantasy character, Ufenos, Anticolt, Colt, Heliopanna, Melacanth, Hemicles. Then observe the flight of the children of the sky. If their wings beat the air, renounce the ritual, for only great sorrow shall come of it. If they hold their wings in the currents, however, prepare yourself for the longest night of your life. Pure and fearless of spirit, you must stand before the gate. Here invoke the gods of light one last time, and then kneel down, proclaim clearly the sacred words, Ola Hekbati Onus Herios Bonaza Ternus Anghelia Zer Hectatonshires, and prepare thyself for final combat.
By reading that, you cast an evil spell. I should go back to see Lucy Morton. Oh, the old lady.
Should I heal myself, I reckon? Because I'm dangerously injured.
Death's Door.
What's this sound key about? Oh, don't completely forget that. He hasn't told me I need to use an Allen key anymore. Oh no, wait!
Uh-oh, something's spawning in.
Plant the bolt.
Escape.
Oh.
Hey, you're straight in our room. That's bizarre.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
So, have you seen Obed?
Unfortunately, I think so. I don't know what's going on. Does Obed have enemies? What has he done that everyone hates him so? And why didn't you tell me that you had another son?
Alan. That horrid beast is my son no longer. We have very little hope left. Our family bears a dark secret, young lady, and Alan is the cause of it. Obed gave me this here.
Glass prison.
Obed gave me this.
Doesn't look like glass, but
I know too well what it is. Oh, poor Howard. What have I done to deserve this hell? You must ask yourself the very same question, young lady. You did not end up here by chance. If the Lord allows you to escape, shed some light on your own life. You were born out of a misdeed, and you are paying for that sin.
What are you talking about?
You know better than I do. Enough. Leave me now. I'm weary and wish to sleep. Besides, all in all, I find you very unpleasant.
Thanks. I mean, she's not wrong, but still.
that old woman. Can't the window.
Pays to have manners, you old bat.
So where am I even going right now?
Maybe that prism fits in the mirror.
Are there 2 doors to this room? Or one's a mirror?
I think you can climb out the window still.
Oh, the one downstairs. I mean, this window here I came in?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Wasn't there a door over here?
Yeah, maybe you can access that by now. Locked.
Guess not.
This is a death trap. And the fact that there's a gate there kind of implies that you're supposed to be able to access this area.
I mean, maybe for maintenance. It's the maintenance hatch.
Yeah, sure, okay.
2 doors to this room, isn't there?
No, just the window and the actual door.
So I'll just teleported.
2 exits.
There's some enemies here. So I want to get to the big... What's that weird dot in that room over there.
I'm not sure.
Seemingly I want to get back to the big room then.
I mean, the prism looks kind of chunky.
Yeah, might go. I mean, kind of, it look like...
It's absolutely not a dead set, that's for sure. Can you actually open this middle level door now, or is it actually locked? No. I guess despite the teleporting effect, it's not a real...
Yeah, just lead here. Wow. Where is this place?
Quick access to down level. You can access the big room from either floor, I suppose.
Yeah, although this one's a bit... I'm not sure I can get by this monster in the stairs. That's a pain, in fact there's an enemy here.
It's an annoying noise as well. Just constant.
Heavy breathing. Interact!
Shape looks too
Too
many
star-like.
I mean, that's the statue fits in there. The statue kind of had a base of the shape. But,
Pretty sure the statue is like one of the 7 statues, isn't it?
no, yeah, it's not the right shape. Examine this. Doesn't seem like the correct shape on further inspection. The monster seems to have completely lost interest in you. No.
Okay.
Intense combat music. I wonder why they bothered to animate the front door as being yellow rather than red. Does that mean it'll never unlock?
And just sealed.
Sealed by magic! The Gathering.
This is behind, this is this door though. Oh, I can just see this film the map. So that's that door there, that door there.
Yeah, a small. She has a feeling that there's a small room behind it. The Dark Demon will search for you until you run out of stamina. Then it will devour you. I don't remember any other interactable points of which had us thinking.
No.
You never know, open the door, you might find that Cthulhu himself is beyond it.
Oh fuck, I'm stuck on the fucking corner. Is that door or alright, I'm in here.
Hidden wall.
If I call me in the room from. This door's like locked still?
It's sealed up for the rest of time. They're still there.
They are. Oh, so I'm guessing can't we push that thing?
Oh yeah.
A door there?
Indeed.
Oh yes, I already unlocked this door. Yeah. What about a prism? Got an Allen key.
Yes, a useless prison. Old lady, I really wish you wouldn't give me your junk.
So,
I think when I'm old, I'll just randomly go, here, take this, and just pass them something. But make it like it's really important. I know what it is.
oof. Okay.
That's an unpleasant noise.
Color's dark. So the zombie guys are down here.
Yep. The tight, packed zombie room.
The zombie bros. So I'm pretty sure we'll respawn as well if I kill them. What's this room? Oh, library. Well, I haven't been in there yet.
No. Could be everything. It could be nothing. Get ready to read. 49.
49? Excuse me? Richard, this has got to be just images. Richard Morton, back from an exploration in front of his ships.
The Iceman cometh! This is literally the rest of the episode.
Is this serious? Is this game fucking serious? Oh, fucking look like cool image show.
Now you gotta go back and read for it all to find out what that image is all about.
Oh, 49, that's like ridiculous. The history of the famous Boston dynasty is a tale full of unexplained events, surprises and troubles. Some will claim my only goal in telling it is to damage the reputation of one of the most legendary fortunes of Massachusetts. I would like to say in my defense that I am simply doing my duty as a historian. My account is based on reliable sources and interviews with witnesses who, though they may be evasive, are no less worthy of our interest. If I echo certain rumours, it is in the belief that they too are constitutive. Right. Morton Oil Company, Rock Oil, contract for the exploitation of natural resources in Puebla? Venezuela. Oh, Venezuela. I was expecting to be Venezuela. Signed by representative of the Venezuelan government and by Richard Morton. The Morton family roots in America go back to the time of the great demographic changes during the decades following the founding of the USA. Although it is impossible to reconstruct the family history further back than the beginning of the 19th century, it appears that the family originated from the small town of Whitechapel in Sussex, England. That's a real place. It was Robert Morton, a linen merchant, who led his family to the American continent in 1823. He built his first paper factory on the heights of Beacon Hill. The success of Morton Papers was dazzling. It was Richard Morton, though, his older brother, who founded the real Morton Empire by creating the Morton Oil Company on March 23rd, 1889, at the age of 37. Are those numbers important?
Well done.
Right in red.
Yeah, it's highlighted that. It's paper versus oil.
Damn it. 23, 1889, 37. I don't know, maybe. The Iceman cometh on towards there you go. The Morton's family history of secrecy started with the discovery of a man in the ice during one of his company's prospecting expeditions in Greenland between 1891 and 93. Richard Norton, the influential public figure, became increasingly reclusive, abandoning the powerful Boston society circles he frequented to launch himself into daring expeditions that led him back time after time to the site of his first macabre discovery. Deserto in the background. Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah, there he is.
There he is, look. Very, bizarre. To assist in his missions, which sometimes ended in human and financial disaster, he called upon Swedish and Norwegian sailors. And this thing, I don't know why it makes me yawn reading, among who was a certain Judas Deserto. Deserto was a risk-taker, a warrior, and a clairvoyant interested in the art of black magic. He was a suspicious character who seemed to have great influence over Richard Morton. The exact cause of this terrible accident was never uncovered.
Train wreck.
Someone probably got a cut in the track. Against expectations, the following business was flourishing. The Morton Oil Company won over market after market in Venezuela, in Indonesia, and in the North Sea. Well, like just in the sea.
Yeah.
In the water. Its competitors, meanwhile, were struck by a string of surprising misfortunes. Their key negotiators had accidents, the directors developed mental health problems, and their lawyers would cave in suddenly, agreeing to disadvantageous settlements. No public or private investigation managed to pin a criminal charge on the Morton Group. The family's fortune was known to be huge. However,
they always came out smelling of roses.
No one knew how huge. Gibson, around 1900.
Look at that house.
Samuel Gibson entered into Richard Morton's service on June 20th, 1899. This brilliant student had a knack for deciphering, that's a type of sausage by the way, knack, for deciphering ancient languages. It turned out that, also known as Strasbourg sausages, knacks. Deciphering ancient languages, it turned out that Morton had entrusted him with the translation of inscriptions on tablets found near the famous Iceman. Gibson's work led Richard Morton to Shadow Island. Offshore view, Shadow Island.
Shadow Moses.
Damn. The fort that overlooks the island's bleak moors had been abandoned for a good 20 years. 20 years before the 1900s, so like, what, knights there or something? Spanish conquistadors.
Conquistadors!
Manning the torch. Soldiers stationed there had experienced hallucinations or suffered sudden bouts of sheer madness. I once suffered a bout of sheer madness. I went, ooh! Others simply disappeared without a trace. That happened to me once as well. I had a bout of madness and disappeared without a trace. Actually, I pretended because really I was dealing, I was making meth. It was that episode from Breaking Bad where he pretends to be mad, remember? He disappears and pretends to be mad when he shows up again. He walks around naked in the streets. Well, why does?
But you're invisible, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, Christ. I should also mention a strange legend that claims that the chapel, situated near the fort, had been the site of strange rituals during the 17th century, during which human sacrifices might have taken place. The state of Massachusetts needed no convincing when Richard Morton offered to buy Shadow Island, which he did for a nominal sum. No picture now. It seems that, to start with, Richard Morton wanted to make the fort his home. He spent a real fortune on superhuman effort? Fortune and superhuman effort on this task before abandoning the idea. He elected instead to build a strange manor on the south side of the island, and very strange it is indeed. His decision to buy Shadow Island and live there was because the engravings on the stone tablets were similar to those found in the island's deepest underground passageways. Letter from Gibson to his fiancée dated October 14, 1902. Alright, okay, I thought this was going to be the letter, but no. Wait, is that even readable?
Nah.
Okay. As work on translation of the engravings advanced, relations between Morton and Gibson deteriorated. The student relished the romanticism of his work, whereas Morton seemed devoured by destructive passion. What's more, Gibson's discovery seemed to terrify him. He confided his worries and fears in a long letter addressed to his young fiancée, who had stayed on the mainland. This was the last that was heard of him. Gibson's mother later received this terse message.
Yep.
Your son has disappeared. His body has not been found. My condolences, signed Richard Morton. Straight to the point. Search warrant.
Unknown girl.
Unknown girl. Wait, was he a girl? Did he transition?
Yes.
I guess his girlfriend disappeared too, isn't it?
Description: owns a double-barreled gun.
Description. Caution. Father unknown. The peak of Richard Morton's disturbing activities coincided with a wave of disappearances among the young girls of Alright, it's just a generic young girl. Boston's poor, I almost read that as pooper for some reason, poorer neighbourhoods. This is the most disturbing episode of his life. It is my definite belief that driven by the evil Deserto, the founder of the Morton dynasty was practicing black magic rituals involving the sacrifice of innocent souls. Without doubt, in the very chapel sacrifice had taken place 3 centuries earlier. To what end, I do not know. The first disappearance started in October/November. I guess it was like the very last day of October, but like near midnight or something. 1903. They continued with the frightening regularity of one a month, increasing during periods of equinox until Richard Morton died on April 13th, 1905. On this date, the disappearances mysteriously stopped. Archibald Morton as a child. There he is, look.
Looks like
standing over a dead cougar.
No.
You see that cougar on the floor there?
Yeah, he's a real big man, isn't he?
That looks like a cougar as well, isn't it? It's not like a dog or anything. There's a literal dead cougar on the floor. Wow.
Yeah, what's that?
I was going to do the cougar sound. In 1874, Archibald Morton was born. The only child of Richard Morton and Susan Chalmers, the youngest daughter of Lord Chalmers, a ruined aristocrat and opium addict.
And Superintendent.
And Superintendent Chalmers. Actually no, I was gonna say steam clowns, but I guess considering the date, this would have been like the Vietnam guy Chalmers, right? The one that the one that the series wants to really forget about, because the creator said that was a terrible episode. While the Morton Oil Company's business prospered, Archibald devoted his youth to the study of the polar circles. Like his father, he mounted many expeditions. Like his father, he also developed a fascination for
Shadow Island.
So all this while readings developed in the cold, and its
Sounds
strange
like you'll be dead
secrets.
by the end of this.
Probably. Young Polynesian men and women in the hold of a ship. Okay. What, like slaves or something? I guess it could be actually. 18... Not slavery was abolished, but I don't know. It has slowly emerged that large numbers of young men and women were uprooted from their distant homelands and taken to the island from as early as the end of 1905. Archibald was, in this matter, more discreet than his father. Evidence of this is found not only in the accounts of some sailors, but also in the written confessions of a slave trader, Thomas Plunkett, in which Deserto's name is cited several times. It seems, however, that no trace of these unfortunate men and women has ever been found on this island, except for this photo. Archibald Morton and Jennifer Pritchett.
It's beautiful. What a beautiful wedding.
Yeah.
He's like, I've got to get back to my research.
I That's a pretty nice picture. I mean, look, it's like, I guess you could maybe pass it off as like a real picture, an old one. The characters look good, but the background kind of looks makes it look fakish. It's not a real background; it's like just a gradient.
Yeah.
In 1876, 96, Archibald Morton. 97. Jesus Christ, you're right. Archibald Morton married his first wife, Jennifer Pritchett, a pastor's daughter, and a renowned organist. What an amazing profession. She was a devout Christian and wrote long letters to her father recounting her disgust for her husband and her despair. That's the kind of marriage I hope I get into one day. Disgust and despair.
Marry an organist. Why
did she even marry him? The pastor, however, had disappeared the day after the marriage. Oh, she's writing letters to them. The undelivered letters were kept in the postal archives, where I discovered them still sealed. How'd they get married if she hated him?
Well, maybe it didn't initially. Maybe it started with a bright spark.
Again, Archibald treated her with uncommon cruelty.
Uncommon cruelty.
She nevertheless gave birth to his son in 1899.
Well, child alimony, right?
Wait a minute, 1899?
Yeah, they're really jumping back and forth through time, aren't they, here?
70...
They had, like, events in the 1900s earlier in this book.
Yeah, because 1905 was when his father died. Jeremy Morton as a child. Oh, this is the Grandpapa Jeremy. Jeremy was of a weak and delicate nature. Did I just see a mosquito fly by them?
It's one of them winter mosquitoes.
Maybe not. I saw an insect fly by, I'm almost certain. But early in life, it's fucking like first insect I've seen all since the summer. Yes. In my house. First, early in life, early in life, he already showed signs of exceptional intelligence. He, too, was haunted by the secrets of Shadow Island, but his general approach was more scientific. Jeremy Morton was an inventor. The breadth and originality of his inventions, which he never even bothered to patent, is highly impressive. He attended congresses and addressed conferences. In 1922, did none of these fucking guys go to war? Outrageous.
No, these guys sat out the war on an island.
They clearly sat out the First World War.
No, they still keep slaves.
Hope they didn't start. They didn't stick out the Second World War. He struck up a lasting friendship with one of the last descendants of the Akanis tribe, Joseph Edenshaw. The Native Americans settled on Shadow Island in 1924. How did he settle there? Why? It's a private island.
Well, he obviously goes to Boston from time to time. They must have met in Boston whilst he was doing his lectures. Maybe he was a promising student.
And it's like, I need a home. It's like, oh, come live my island with me. Okay.
This island is amazing. There's a fort and everything.
There's a fort. You can live in the fort. I'm sure that was a motive we'll learn later. Invoice from the Noble Company addressed to Jerry Morton. But there's an insight.
Oh, invoice. 50p. Explosives. Phosphorus. 50p. 30p. Magnesium. 35p. I guess that's not a pence, because I could see 400 USS on the right hand side.
What the USS?
35 pieces? No.
Yeah, that must be pieces, yeah.
US dollars, yeah. 400 US dollars. So you spent $1,000 US there, although the dollar looks like an S.
Yes, I was about to say it's not an S, it's a dollar sign. It appears that Jeremy Morton collected a considerable arsenal of weaponry. In less than 3 years, he ordered over 200 LBS, also known as pounds for some reason, of explosives from the Noble Company in Boston, along with large quantities of phosphorus and magnesium. Jeremy Morton and Joseph Edenshaw. Bloody hell, got a fine moustache.
Yeah.
The last 10 years of Jeremy Morton's life were the most secretive and mysterious. In his youth and middle age, the inventor genius hobnobbed with the cream of society. He spent his old age, however, as a recluse on the island. Some accounts of this period make the blood run cold One
Oh my
example is the marriage of his son, Howard, born in 1931 to Lucy Dogan, for which he staged a reception on the island that is bone chilling. I mean, he married his son.
Yeah, the amount the family would have to pay for transport, you know, to get there, the wife's family, and
I think
the
well, considering this is like a Western match, I think what was truly running the blood cold was the fact that his wife's family had to pay. It's always the only like, ooh. Relations and members from a distant branch of the family were present. The party was disrupted by drama alarm as someone spilt some tea, when the horrifically mutilated body of one of the guests was discovered in the park adjacent to the manor. Lucy's brother, Michael Dogan, claims to have seen a terrifying lizard-like creature with tentacles armed with enormous fangs. The horrible mutated body of one of the guests.
He's turning into a tyrant. You can see by the way his shoulder looks.
Yeah, I don't quite understand. How's he mutated? It looks like he's like mutated rather than mutilated.
Mutilated, it says. It's been
Yeah,
torn apart, and then I guess his arm has been ripped out of the socket.
I guess. There is no doubt in my mind that the members of the Morton family, Jeremy being no exception, undertook dangerous and frightful experiments on the corpses discovered by Richard and his successors. Experiments that interfere with nature's own course. Resurrections from the dead, crossbreeding, genetic manipulation.
Damn it, crossbreeding.
Yes,
and you see like the family tree head down the thing, and then like siblings date with each other. Damn it!
Well,
Interbreeding.
I read the whole thing. All 49 pages.
And it only took 20 minutes.
Did it? That literally took 20 minutes.
Nearly.
Wow. To be fair, I could play it on the road and you just like power read through it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's not.
Kind of reading out loud really makes it longer.
It's slower, yeah.
It's a pretty nice library.
Come on, library. Give us something useful. Don't just take 20 minutes of our time.
It's a pretty nice
Rob
library.
20 minutes of our lives.
And the stairs in the back there. No items. Haven't found a save thing in quite some time.
Got every book ever written in this library, do you know?
Probably, yeah.
I wonder how long it takes to commute from this island to Boston.
Plane probably not too long. Boston, is Boston near the sea?
Yeah, there's like the Boston Tea Party.
Oh yes,
tossing your tea into the harbour.
Into the harbour, you're correct. Could be like Michigan though, right? 'Cause Michigan,
What we got here? Don't tell me that's nothing.
I mean, if it's something I can't click on it.
Looks like someone's already activated a secret way here. Maybe it was Convy. Looks like one of those is missing.
Oh, this is where the statues go. Oh no.
Doesn't seem to match them.
Wait, I think I saw something. Oh no. What did that? Oh, so there's nothing there?
Wow, literally nothing in here. Wow.
Oh, there's a light switch. Check this thing with the
Maybe
light.
this will shed some light on the situation.
So why is there nothing here? It's not even like a fucking med kit.
No. Nothing but a key, a lock for a
And
key.
this thing here does nothing too. I guess it's a combi thing.
Yeah. Guess so.
No. Climb to the roof. I guess maybe this is where combi enters from.
Well, to do that, Convy would have to scale all the way down from the grounds first.
Yeah. That ladder leads to the gardens. Oh, I see another scratch mark on the floor though.
Another secret passage.
Can't interact
That's
with
a
anything,
weird
no.
camera angle. It makes it like there's some kind of way there, but guess not. You've done it, Professor Gordon. You've collected the entire sum of human knowledge. That's it. Slide your way up that ladder. And that's it. Rock out. Don't you slip. If this were Clock Tower, you'd be able to navigate along that thin bit.
I reckon I can fall and die. It's been fucking ages since I saved it.
Better save it then, just in case.
How many save things do I have? Oh, 18. Yeah. More than enough. Yeah, I got a pretty bad
I would
feeling
like
about
to
this.
think you're playing the game with more caution than the average player would be expected to.
Yeah.
Ah, it is the Wizard Gandalf's Tower. There's a load of stuff in here. Nothing of interest to you, though.
No. Grenades.
Grenade!
That'll be for the good. That'll be for the YouTube. And that's it. No med kits. No other necklaces. Nothing.
No. Stock of powerful grenades.
No, can't go this way. Oh, that's a waste of time. In fact, this whole library seems like a waste of time.
Someone's I guess that ladder is for reading the books, but someone's just slid it there.
Yeah. Oh, that one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, you can't reach those top bookshelves.
No. This is seemingly nothing unless I really can't. Like I'm really missing the hot point, which I guess isn't impossible.
And maybe try the room with the light off, but I don't know.
Oh, you reckon? I mean, I think I'll be able to click on it still, otherwise.
Yeah, you'd think it'd at least
It's a window.
draw the eye.
What's that down there? There's a box of grenades down there.
There have been no key items in this entire massive area.
Nope.
Just books and ammo.
Only key items I have is the Allen key and the prism.
Neither of which seem to match up with anything we've seen thus far.
No. I was sure I saw a box of... Oh, there they are.
Granados.
Oh, there's something shiny on this desk here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's look another book. Oh. 13 pages. Amazing. I am a Morton. 1949. Here it was writing this, they're going to war. Actually, it was over. I realised that today I have tried for so long to escape my destiny. You know, even the guy in Reanimator went to war. He joined the Canadian army to literally fight the war earlier because the Americans weren't involved.
Well, the government just forgot about him because he's out there on his stupid island.
Well, I guess I don't think there was a draft for the First and Second World War in America. I have tried for so long to escape my destiny, but my willpower was probably not strong enough. My fascination for the world of darkness has vanquished me, but I choose to resist cooperation, a choice my father never had because of that demon, Deserto. For I understood early on that only light can vanquish darkness. The veneers and bullets that were made in Italy have a remarkable effect on the smaller creatures, but they have proved inadequate to deal with the stronger monsters dwelling deep in the entrails of the light. the work of the French scientist de Broglie. Doesn't sound very French.
Sure, probably. Broglie.
Broglie. L-Y is definitely not very French. Has greatly inspired my research. The properties of light he discovered and its its undulating nature are remarkable. It is thus possible to concentrate and amplify it, to rupture its movement in phase, and thus transform it into a terrible destructive energy. So lazy good in this game. The information I possess about the molecular structure of the shadows of the night is fragmentary, but my study of them has produced conclusive results that their capacities for absorption of light energy are limited. Photoelectric energy at certain high levels destabilizes its chemical structure. The molecules break down and the entire macro system implodes. If I could build a weapon able to concentrate light energy by factors of up to 100 or even 1000, and if I had the technology, if there weren't limits, God! If only someone could help me. When Enshaw defeated Deserto, that malevolent being who led our family down the path of to dishonor, I knew that my Indian friend had been sent to me by the gods. What Combi's ancestor defeated Deserto? Or was that no longer canon? I guess no longer canon. As a child, I saw him complete the incantation at the circle of stones facing in the direction of the conjunction. Deserto, who knew their power, employed his magical powers to dissimulate some of the statues from the eyes of man. January 13th, 1953. Quite a lot of years have passed. Its dates
didn't have the power to focus light 1,000-fold because the technology didn't exist.
49 to 53. This date will remain engraved in my memory forever. It's like when only time he ever thinks to write in his diaries when something major happens. My grandchildren were born today. God alone knows what they will make of their lives. Howard wants to get them away from Shadow Island. I understand his reasons, but I fear that destiny will prove stronger than a poor father's desire. October 14th, 1966. Because when something happens, it's like, damn. Wait, do I have a diary somewhere? Oh yeah, here it is. Like, this is like, what? Jesus Christ. Like more than 10 years later. My research advances and leaps and bounds. Time is of the essence. I feel things staring down below like they know that a date with destiny is near. Their forays into our world of light are becoming increasingly frequent. With every new day, my study of the creatures of darkness greets me with new surprises. It seems that they all possess the same genetic heritage. The expression, however, is unsuitable. The entities are more closely related to minerals than organic life, but I find none better. It's as though they have all been cloned from the same root matter.
Evil.
Whew, man. Gonna need what reading this stream today. December 5th, 1969. 69! I have finally managed to strengthen the resonance power of the crystals. Now only matter stands in my way. I tested the first version of the photoelectric pulsar and it literally fell to pieces in my hands. I fear I must brace myself for long months of adjustment and careful tuning. Alan continues to show remarkable intuition. His mind seems to be perfectly in tune with the creatures of the night. He even claims that they obey his commands. However, I am unhappy with the direction of his research. I am unhappy with the direction his research is taking. May 31st, 1973.
I wasn't going to Vietnam. They couldn't make me.
That would have been
I
like
was Vietnam.
the year before. Well, the entry before, I guess. That was in the 60s, wasn't it? Vietnam. My strength. I think the Korean War was in the 70s.
They won't make me go to Korea. They can't make me.
My strength is abandoning me. Sharp pain should. There was actually a draft for Vietnam. I don't think there was a draft for Korea though. Shoot through my body like arrows. I have still so much left to do. I now know that Alan belongs to another world entirely. For the first time ever, he told me about his real plans. He wants to fuse light and dark to restore their original unity, to reunify them, so defying their separation. I think he has been waiting for the moment when I am too weak and old to oppose him. Good Lord knows what he might do. For the first time in my life, last night I prayed. Phew.
I prayed and I prayed. Wow, there's literally no game progress in this.
No.
We learned all the backstory that one could stomach.
Yeah.
I'm sure I won't actually retain any of that knowledge, but still.
Not
Can you
really.
click on that statue?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. It's a statue. This statue is much older than everything else. There you go. It's much older than everything else. That's all you need to know.
Check that statue in the dark.
Still much older than everything else.
Try using the prism on it. I mean, it looks like it's a hole in its chest.
Wait, didn't I see them flashing them?
Yeah, I thought I saw something on the wall. It might have just been your light clipping it, though.
I know, up
There,
there.
at the front. How are you going to reach that? That doesn't seem gettable.
Wait, what does it only do when I do this? No. Did it glitch? Is this one on the other side?
Unless you can reach it from the stairwell.
Why is this the book one?
Oh, that footing on the floor sounds like a hammer being smacked slowly through my skull.
Is it a real laugh for you?
No, it's not loud. It's just an unpleasant noise.
Yeah, it's very pleasant. Tap, tap. Yeah, it's different sound though.
That's better. It seems like the darkness reveals nothing.
Seemingly not. You see, let me check this little computer thing over there. Well, okay.
This room is devoid. I tried a prism on the statue downstairs, but I don't really have high hopes.
No, because it doesn't say, like, it's not saying there's
It
a
doesn't
hole.
seem like it's to be slotted. It's more of a... There must be some light involved.
Nope.
Ooh, phosphorus cartridges.
Man, where'd that come from?
You randomly ram a save thing in there. It's the most similar shape.
I'm not doing too well on medkits.
Was there something on the wall on the right in there? I saw something glint when you moved your shotgun.
Oh yeah, there's a light switch.
Oh, it's the light switch, alright.
The light switch is glint as well.
Whole buttload of nothing.
Comedy room.
Can't be, has already been there. But he doesn't like grenades, so he left all the grenades.
Yep.
I don't have a grenade gun. I don't think I'll ever have one.
He has blue barrel revolver. What more do you want?
The sheer damage output presentable by a double barrel gun.
So where am I going next then?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it shows some of these doors when they're on the outer perimeters. When you've not been through them before. Because like locked doors don't show, do they? Although that one randomly does.
These doors seemingly don't lead to the same corridor.
Yeah, when is it a little is that the zombie room?
Both these
Yeah.
zombie corridors, I believe. Which is which one?
So this should lead you in theory into the tight packed room of 3 zombies.
So this one. Oh, come on! Oh, kidding.
That's it for me. Shadows always prevail. The shadows always prevail.
Okay, now. Oh, yeah. I didn't check this place yet. Bit of a setback.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the only difference is 2 packets of grenades.
That's something.
Oh,
there.
and some phosphor bullets in the.
Oh, yes, that little room. Oh, there wasn't here.
The hell is that in the window? You'd think that would be interesting.
Yeah. Guess not.
This place is more medieval than I'm about to get on your ass.
Oh my god. I mean, I can only assume Kami must arrive from this way and, like, from here. Try and click on it, like, say it's broken or something.
I don't care about that. Nothing interesting.
There's like a bizarre animation on that ladder. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
This great library. It's vast. Filled with literature. He was drunk when he first designed this library. It was like in that pot.
Yeah.
Oh, here's some bullets, by the way. It's beautiful.
No idea what that could be.
Aztecian? No, even older.
No idea what that could be.
The quality level of the images in those mirrors is equal to the original Black Alone in the Dark game.
I think I read this book on
Yeah.
I'll read it, so it's in the archive. case there's some important information that I need to check through after.
It was key to solving this mystery.
Okay. Then. Guess I'll stand still.
I think you're like 1 hit from death.
2 hits.
If you're gonna go out, you might have to.
Oh fuck! Wrong corridor.
Oof.
That's the wrong door. Damn it. Well, those things don't damage me, that's the other ones, but I got something for the other door.
Boy, much of a injured state. She just walks like normal.
No, yeah, she doesn't physically show injury. I have no idea how to go now anymore. What's that door there?
Yeah,
It's a broken
I mean,
door, that isn't it?
You could certainly retrace your steps, but you're gonna have to fight the evil, the many evils. Zombies! It's raping you!
On
Get off
me
me!
is... Oh, come on, there's nothing I can do about them! This fucking game is fucking bullshit.
Yep.
And shooting with the shotgun at zombies doesn't even push them back either. Oops, daisy.
Gloucester, Massachusetts.
Gloucester, Massachusetts.
Shooting with the shotgun doesn't even push them back, I'm literally fucking stuck.
Yeah, it might. I mean, arguably, you probably don't need a guide. You could probably just comb over the place and find something you missed that you just ran away from because of the enemies. But at the same time, it might take a damn long time to find it.
Well, it's annoying. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if when I killed enemies actually stayed fucking dead.
Yeah.
But in this game they don't. They respawn instantly. So
So not mortal enemies.
so
I mean,
it's
maybe
like,
some of them stay dead, but I guess not. Definitely not all of them.
no. I can't be bothered experimenting on which ones do and which ones don't. So it's just annoying as fuck to waste ammo on them.
Yeah.
And navigating around the mansion is really hard and annoying. And it only shows at night time, I think.
The madness. It's real.
So this door leads to what?
That's the zombie. That's the crazy zombie room.
Okay. Was there another corridor with zombies in?
I think the one opposite this room, that L-shaped room, has zombies in. And quite a lot of the other corridors tend to have zombies in. They like tight, confined spaces, these zombies. Demo dogs! Zombies!
I haven't searched this corridor too much yet. So what am I here?
I mean, it's just the room between the room where you found the revolver and I'm not quite sure what was south of it.
Oh, it didn't injure me. Oh wait, so I saw an enemy in here for now.
There was originally. I guess it respawned.
Yeah, because this when I passed through before there wasn't one.
This room again. Maybe something.
There's a door here. I don't know. There's a door on the map
Yes.
over now.
You ran from here because 2 enemies spawned in.
I killed them,
They respawned in towards the end.
no? Oh.
Why Why does that door look like it's locked, despite the fact that
It's that door there, isn't it? Yeah, it's red. What's it red for? That's why I came here, because I thought it was red.
Huh.
There actually is something in this room. That over there glows.
A haunted painting. Set a prism on it. Maybe it'll like do magic things.
Oh, yeah, this is why I broke. Oh yeah, I remember I got teleported out of here straight away, didn't I? I didn't even know where I got teleported out when I read that book. She instantly teleported back to the old woman.
Yeah, that's right.
I have no idea where to go next.
I guess just carry on retracing your steps. Probably not this way because we've done that side of the house quite a lot.
This way?
Yeah, let's examine this side again. We've pretty much done the right hand side rooms to death.
Yeah. Not this door. Actually, yes, this door.
Yeah, check those two corridors off the.
So this
So
one.
I guess those are stairs going up. Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's in
there's a door
that's
there.
not been.
Yeah.
I think you just poked your head in here, so the zombie and ran away. Use your House of the Dead ammo system and defeat those House of the Dead enemies. The House of the Dead.
Yes, I haven't been there yet.
This is a very Resident Evil-y room.
Oh wait, it's not a light.
Oh my god.
Ah,
It's a light sucker.
wait, the light's on in here.
I think you need more light.
Let's see a light switch from this view. Oh, it didn't.
Is there not one next to the door? It kind of looks like one.
Where?
Is it? No, it looked like a square, but I guess it's just a weird decal.
It's been turned over.
Yeah, this room has been thoroughly searched or destroyed. It's run amok. Didn't seem to be a thing in here, like, but
No, I'm not seeing anything. Not tracked over a stupid enemy there. Is that a hole in the wall there? Whoa, just thinking of the wall.
what's that little hole?
Oh my god. Is this thing dodging bullets? Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
You're in danger straight now.
Is this thing immortal? To
Guess so.
it looked like it was shrugging bullets.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing in it.
Zombie steam didn't spawn back. Oh wait. Guess they did.
Spawn back in real time. Sounds like a zombie arrived.
Oh fucking me, they walk fast as well.
That's a green herb. Better pick it up. Bloom.
Well, this is bad news.
Wow. It's literally sweet fuck all in this whole area.
Yeah. Seemingly there's sweet fuck all.
What the hell?
We're getting to a point you have to use a guide at this point. It's clearly like a fucking pixel I'm missing that I have to click on.
Yeah.
And I'm getting fucking annihilated, so looking around. How long
Yeah.
am I going for?
1 hour 40.
Just kill me.
No, no, please don't!
Yeah, so yeah, we've got to look at guy at this point because it's like it's so awkward to click on stuff and so hard to do that I'm clearly missing like a fucking little pixel to sit in one room to click on.
Alright, shall I fire up a guide right now?
I guess, yeah.
Alone in the darkness, bit of ASCII art there. Now, it's to find how the hell we are in the game is a little bit tricky because we've done a fair bit.
The last thing we did was break the mirror and talk to the old lady, I guess. That was the last plot thing we did.
Let's try...
But yeah,
Eileen, disc 1.
it's just ridiculous. There's like so many fucking... It's so awkward to click on stuff in this game. I could have ran the item like 5 times, but I simply didn't position myself in the right fucking spot to click on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I keep running this way.
Read Jeremy's diary on the table, now into the space between the 2 bookshelves on the left. Check the bookshelf. There's a numerical code on the books. What is there?
The what? Is there
Is there
something...
the space behind the bookshelves? Yeah, is there like a numerical code on the...
Space...
Yeah,
No?
I think it means just go in there.
Going... Oh, in that room?
Yeah. On the left side, and check the bookshelf. There's a numerical code on the books. Those books.
I'm clicking on them.
Code is engraved on the cube that you got in Alan's office. When you put the code, a secret room will open.
I haven't gained any cube.
Let's see if
Who's Ellen?
Alan's office. Let's see if we can find.
You're looking at Will in the Dark New Nightmare, right? You're not looking for the 2008 version.
Yeah, it's the new Nightmare. Although it is a PS version though, so I don't know if there's a difference.
Pretty sure there's no difference. But yeah, I'm not seeing this thing here, which has I have numbers on, but I literally can't interact with this thing anyway.
Okay, after that she'll give you a prism. Now move all the way to the 2nd floor corridor. Go to the eastern door off this corridor. And enter it. Switch the light on and the plant will die. So, yeah, go and check the 2nd floor.
Plant? What are these grenades?
Eastern side of the 2nd floor corridor.
One.
I think we kind of checked and rechecked the 1st floor to death, but didn't really once over the 2nd floor due to our loss of will to live.
Where am I right now?
Find a way upstairs.
Oh, for fuck's sake! There's this door here, isn't it? No!
Yeah,
For fuck's sake!
Actually, yes, kind of. If you
Um,
can get past them.
Nah, I can get past him. Man, my health's been shredded though.
You ran the gauntlet.
Ah, fuck it. Nah, I'm not.
But actually, the gauntlet ran you.
It's so hard to navigate when the map doesn't show me whereabouts I am. Because the random camera angle switches like completely remove all sense of direction.
Plus, you can't even like save it at a more convenient place because every goddamn fucking room is a monster.
Yeah.
Apart from the library itself, but there's not very much value in saving here.
No.
Other than wasting a save.
If I save it here, I'll literally just spawn up there again. Have to go back and pick these bullets up again. And read this book again. Pick the grenades again. It's amazing the way the saves work in this game.
Yeah.
So lame as well. They fucking place the enemies right in front of doors.
Impossible to get around them without getting hit, without soaking a hit.
Yeah.
Meaning it's impossible to
So the developers
explore the mansion.
So the developers didn't quite realise this was a survival horror game. We went to conserve your ammunition.
Yeah, so you need to go in here and then head towards the screen to get to the other side of the mansion.
Nope. Oh fuck it. This'll take me up.
Yeah, guess so.
It's actually easier. Where are the stairs?
What the fuck?
It's stuck in the corner. Oh. Of course, he's stuck in the corner, but he's stuck in the corner where the stairs are.
Yeah.
Cause why not?
It's coming. It's coming.
So go through here, and then where?
Right. So it specifically says
East side, right? So this side.
Eastern door of the corridor.
That door there? Really far away one?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the guide says C map. I can probably try and look that up, but finding the map and getting back to it is a bit. Game doesn't have a map. I don't even know where it's going to.
Spawns an enemy when I do that. I'm pretty sure I've been here before. Yeah, that's where this thing was.
So
the set
study.
Don't think I read this one. Oh yeah, I've read this one actually.
Yeah.
Seemingly. Oh wait, I think I saw something. Oh no, maybe not. Wait, is that something in the window though? Maybe not.
Second floor corridor.
Obviously, the man who deciphered the secret of the Egyptian hieroglyphs. Okay.
You get Obed's diary, a handwritten letter, and the two first aid kits.
Yeah, I got those.
Now leave the room and go to Alan's office.
Oh my god, so I didn't even need to go in there.
Remember the projector? Do we? Do you remember a projector?
Where's Alan's office?
Wow, there's a point where you actually have to use your flashlight on something. Not just shine it on something, but select use.
Oh wow, amazing.
The projector goes in. The prism goes into the projector that's in a room somewhere in Alan's office, or wherever the fuck Alan's office is. Alan's
office. I mean, there's no indications how it's all no names, nothing. She has lights, but she's a fucking useless thing to show. Who gives a fuck where lights are? Mr. Means don't even care about lights.
Grenade launcher.
Okay, that was there, I believe. No. Wait.
I'll try and.
I'll find it.
Alan's office is basically next to the hallway where the blood was coming from the door.
Oh, this
Which I think was this.
oh, this is the door where the whole blood was coming from.
Yeah, so I guess you're near it. It's one of these doors.
This is one. Projector. Oh wait,
Oh, is
yeah,
that
I
the thing that's...
think this is a projector. Yeah, there's a projector here. Guess this thing here is a projector.
So this is what it was needed to progress the game.
Man. Okay. Oh, so I'm feeling damage coming here.
It's
Do I need to turn the light off?
clearly really annoyingly. No, well, actually maybe, but
Like use
it
the
said
torch
use
on
your
it.
torch on it. Yeah.
How are you supposed to figure that out?
Yep. Don't shine it on it. No, you do have to turn it out. Turn out the light. Turn out the light. This is a good old-fashioned cell phone projector. Greatest version of projector. Flashlight must be really powerful to
Yeah,
do this.
Okay.
Why did you try and stop me in my path, Father? You mustn't struggle against your fate. But you won't have died in vain. Your body is about to experience a new birth. The darkness blending into your blood will make you a stronger being. You will be faster. You will be a complete being. Oh, marvelously complete. First injection. Farewell, Father.
You're a complete being.
Second injection. Welcome, new man.
He's making a man out of him. Ooh, a cube.
Engraved cube. Okay. I'll make a man out of you. Be a man. Okay. Do I have to use this where, you said?
Library.
Oh, the library. What's the second floor door to the library? Be a man, okay.
To run the gauntlet to make it back to the library.
How do I get back to the library again?
I think you're running towards the screen.
That door there.
Can't quite tell which way the camera is orientated, but if your body is between the wall and the thing, then you're towards the screen. There.
Okay. And I have to use it in that little room, right?
In the alcove, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we'll read this again. Switch on the lights, box of grenades. Your support on this support. You get the biography and diary, yeah. Space between the bookshelves. On the left side, check the bookshelf. There's a numerical code on the books. The code is engraved on the cube that you got in Ellen's office. And it really does seem to be nothing in there.
No. It's not this thing here.
I don't think so. Can you... No, can you examine that?
Yeah, it's got numbers on.
Engraved. Library 3D map. Maybe that thing outside? You know, it's on the... maybe that's become magically active.
No.
Code engraved. The space between the two bookshelves.
Space between the
Try
two
the-
bookshelves. Downstairs.
Try that weird light that's going in that you couldn't quite reach downstairs. Maybe they mean that.
Oh, squinting again.
It's so maddening that
I can't
you
click on
can't
it. I
seem
can't
to
get
interact
to
with
it.
that.
Oh.
She should just grab that chair and help herself up.
Does it say that? Does it say it's the second floor? Does it stay on the ground floor? Or?
I guess on the ground floor then, considering it doesn't specifically state to move. Now enter the space between the two bookshelves on the left hand side
Okay.
and check the bookshelf. So if you're stood where the diaries are,
I came from here. It's the left hand side, so this way. Here?
does seem like there's a hot spot that is just being missed on this area somewhere.
Oh, that's time to read.
Oh, fine, now she doesn't have the time to read. I guess I'll check a different guide.
Left. Kind of hard to judge which is left and right because the camera randomly madly spins. Man, what the fuck?
Library ground floor. Switch on the light first. You can read the diary on the desk and on the lectern for the family biography. Pick up a box of grenades next to the lectern. Now it's time to do what you should do here. There are 4 bookcases in the middle of the library.
Yes.
Examine the middle one on the right hand side. You should find a book.
A book? I've literally ran up and down these pressing the button. It must be that there, but I can't.
No, you literally cannot.
It's like a mechanic I'm not understanding about this. Like, have to look
Try
at it.
shining the
Or?
light at it and... it's clearly there, but okay, let me Google the issue directly. And in the dark library book. It's like people are referring to it. They don't seem to struggle at all to access this stupid. How to get library book.
Suppose you need to get a card.
That light shining on the roof of it there. Personal library for the book. Conversation.
Clicked on every single point on these books. Grab 'em.
It's definitely bullshit. So it's really weird. It just doesn't seem to be any reference to this being a problem. Okay, here's a YouTube video of them playing the PC version of the game. I'm just gonna find the fucking library.
Oh shit.
Yeah, right? Okay, so they've arrived at the library.
Must be missing items, surely.
Okay. They pick up that, they read the book. Oh wait, no, they slowly read the book to give the people watching it enough time to read it for themselves.
Are they even reading it out loud?
Scroll. I've not turned the sound up.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
I feel on Game-Geki that you get full readings of all these documents. 43 pages I just read. I literally read a book on stream. Which reminds me, at one point DK will be reading the whole book on stream. It has been mandated right now by me, and once it's been said, it must be done.
It's not even a gameplay, it's just a
book reading. What we're gonna do is DK will read the whole book of Parasite Eve, and then he'll play all the games.
Wow.
Huh? We did read his comics for Cocktail.
I did read those, yeah. Okay, so she seems to have wandered upstairs. She hasn't seemingly done anything. Not into the little alcove room, but she's just picking up the bullets. She's not progressing anything. She looked at those stupid things, right? Like, slowly gathering all the ammo before progressing, I suspect. It's kind of hard to progress because it's like a 2-hour long video, so if I skip it, it'll skip by like... Right, she's coming back downstairs. She's still coming downstairs. Hey. What?
What'd she do?
So from head between those two bookshelves there.
These ones.
Click on the one on the right. Yeah, there. Sorry, left. You're over right.
Oh. Wait, but I really ran up and down all the bookshelves clicking them on.
You clearly didn't.
I'm clearly not. Wow, that is. How are you supposed to see this thing on the thing? How are you supposed to find
Pixel
that?
hunting.
There's no shine or anything. It doesn't even change camera. I can see it properly. Oh my god. Okay, so let's figure out this code.
Yeah.
I assume the answer is this Q, right?
It's Roderick Curb.
So it's
Right,
1991? 1991?
Let's give it a go.
Oh. The door magically appeared. One of the tablets. A med kit. 3 med kits. Nice. And a save charm. Which means just probably save it.
Yeah. Obviously it'll force you to kind of redo a bunch of stuff, but yeah.
Yeah. How long's this been going on for?
Too long.
I guess we can stop for today, actually.
2 hours, 7 minutes.
I have to do that bit again here, but at least now we know where it is. 1991 isn't too hard. Okay, this game's annoying.
It's amazing, greatest game ever. You feel it sapping your soul, like those shadow things that really good, that sandpaper tongues tearing away bits of your soul.
Yeah. The zombies that just like giant blockable objects who don't
Music
even
sounds
flinch
like
and
music
shit.
from Vampire the Masquerade.
Is it? Well, so I'll play this out. So I just enjoy this music. There you go. Forced to play the outro as soon as I quit the game. Goodbye everyone!